Ladies and gentlemen, is that good? In the back, can you hear me? Summed up. So, first of all, I want to welcome you all to our first open mic night here at iHouse. Hopefully, this is going to be the first in many, many to come. Um, if you're not familiar with an open mic event, it's a platform for students and individuals to perform, to express themselves using words, music, wherever mean they feel comfortable with. We already have a couple of performers sign up. Very excited about that. But you can also sign up at this, like now, or at whatever stage you want. I really encourage you to do so. It doesn't require a lot of practice or like professionalism. If you feel comfortable doing it, I highly recommend you that you do. I mean, if you like, I'm just gonna be straightforward and say, like, if you sing in the shower, if you dance in your room, I mean, you can. Can be your chance to express yourself and like maybe your breakthrough. It's gonna be a great story when you win awards and say like, first time I discovered this was. I mean, so without further ado, I wanna welcome to the stage our first performer of the night.
We do it island style. From the mountain ocean, from the landward to the leeward side. On the island, we do it island style. From the mountain to the ocean, from the landward to the leeward style. We go grandma's house on the weekend, clean house. 'Cause if we don't go, grandma's gotta work hard. You know my grandma, she likes that boy real sour. But woo, I love my grandma every minute, every hour on the island. We do it island style. From the mountain to the ocean, from the landward to the leeward side. From the mountain to the ocean, from the landward to the leeward side.
Sometimes love is a thing you're born into, with no real knowledge of the fact or how it works, just a sense of your attachment to someone who's been waiting, caring for you. And I guess that makes you the lucky one. Babies don't know they are themselves, their own, alone, dependent, but separate, until the world says, "Here is a mirror. You are not seeing things clearly." But Mom says she's always been here, eager and loving. She tells me over and over again, in a series of texts with run-on sentences, superlatives dispersed with smiling emojis and exclamation points, that even when they're good things, still so loud to me, drowning me, lather, rinse, repeat, and they're all just words, yet so much more than that. I can feel her gripping me, fingertips begging and greedy on my skin, like when she'd sometimes forget how hard she could need me, how love can turn yellow and purple if you're not careful about it. Now it's just a screen in my own memories seething, but I swear it's like gravity, this up and down she and I live with. That's why I like to keep in the middle of things, moving, crowding my day like an elevator, packed to the maximum, and I hope that the weight of my thoughts won't be too much. The extra pounds that push it down, 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 when we're all just wanting the penthouse. Am I dreaming? This love is volatile and aches within my bones, but hey, what about the good times, honey? And there have been some. That's what's hard about it. She is all warmth and Joel Osteen when I finally come home, so far away from home when I'm gone. I remember the sunshine she swallows and vomits as she picks me up from the airport at Christmas time, and everybody's merry. I know she is more than this apartment and its makeshift walls, the plumbing that ruined the carpet, the pea-stained tiles. We have lived on less, and I know it, and I don't blame her. I could still call this home if her love didn't turn violent and hating this distance, jealous of me and all I have tried so hard to have, and have I tried? We, my sister and I, two peas in a pod unbroken by broken insults, Mom's desperate attempts to pit one against the other, to have an ally in her battle cry, her voice unceasing and shrill, while I'm sinking with the weight of all her sorrows, misdirected but diagnosed. If this were a lover I fought with, things might be easier. Leaving is an art I haven't mastered, but I know that it means more than miles and state lines jaggedly crossed. It's more than a teary send-off tied to an expectation of your return, of your suitcases on the conveyor belt coming around again any minute now. When I'm home, I never unpack. Bags stay spilling over with a lazy and half-assed desire to belong here, so close to the doorway. I am fluid, passing through here like the honey you can be for moments at a time, O mother of mine. How sweet you can be when you try. You are nothing like the quiet desperation I am. Your dreams deferred explode while mine are poisoned to my insides, poured into my ear, Hamlet style, and trickling from the corners of my mouth, attracting attention now. Maybe some things are better left unsaid. You always said bad things weren't worth talking about, and so, reflexively, I bite my tongue till numb with frozen syllables, icing you out. We can't feel each other through this silence. I can love you till it hurts, till lungs are dried up from inhaling your fire, till heartbeats weary from the effort of ticking, till my skin is stretched thin and unyielding, body still and unresponsive. But when I read, I breathe in, and writing helps me to exhale again, but how to put this into words you'll understand that won't break you. Here. This poetry taught me to love your struggle. This fiction softened the blow a little. These memoirs told me to always remember. These counselors said I should love from a distance. And this is all there is. This is all I have to give. And still it's more than the emptiness I've held. This is how I love you. Thank you.
Yeah! Martha, my dear, remember me. Martha, my love, don't forget me. Martha, my dear, hold your hand out, you silly girl, and see what you've done. When you find yourself in the thick of it, help yourself to a bit of what is all around you. Silly girl, take a good look around you. Take a good look around you and see that you and me were meant to be with each other. My voice sounds good. Martha, my dear, you have always been my inspiration. Please be good to me. Martha, my love, don't forget me. Martha, my dear, you're such a silly girl. See what you've done, and I'm silly too. When you find yourself in the thick of it, why don't you help yourself to a bit of what is all around you?
Not really sure what I'm doing here. I kind of just registered without really thinking this through. I do that sometimes. Last time I registered for something without thinking it through, I ended up going to U Chicago. But, you know, no. I love it here. I love it here. It's great, mostly. Kind of, not really. But, you know, well, then there's the times when you walk outside and it's below freezing, and then it's below freezing, and then it's colder than you ever possibly thought it could ever get, and then you want to shoot yourself, but not really. But anyways, yeah, so I'm from California. Anyone else from California? Yeah, so, yeah, I don't know where I was going with that, but anyways, I'm from California, and sometimes, when you're in California, it can start to feel like, oh, there's no water, and oh, it's hot all the time, and oh, everyone's a hippie, and so coming here is a bit of a culture shock because there is water. There's a bunch of water just that way, I think. Yeah, right over there. East, yes, that is the direction. Anyways, yeah. Huh? No. I'm talking about the lake. There's a big lake where you get water. No, there's no water in California. That's what I've been saying. But anyways, so yeah, there's no water in California. There's a lake here. Also, it's really cold here. If I hadn't said that already, it's very cold here. And so I walk outside today, and I'm like, oh my gosh, it's 40 degrees out, and I'm actually crying because this is the first time it's been above freezing all week, and I don't know, it's a weird experience for me because if it were 40 degrees in California, I would just die. I'm surprised I'm still alive, actually. But anyways, yeah, I really didn't think this through. Anyways, how's everybody doing? Everybody having a good time? All right, everyone's good? Yeah, all right. You know what's funny? Whenever, you ask someone, you're like, hey, what's up, man? And, no one ever says they're doing bad, right? Everyone's always like, oh, I'm doing good, No one's ever like, hey, how you doing? No, I've got this. Everything is no one ever says that, but Beth says it. Props to Beth. Because if you do say, hey, what's up? How you doing? Bad. People want to fucking know why you're doing bad. Why does I don't want to explain why I'm having a day. If you say you're doing good, no one's ever like, really, why are you having a good day today? Could you explain to me, what's so great about your day that makes you feel so good? No, but if you're like, oh, I'm not doing that great. Really? Oh my gosh, what's wrong? You're having an awful day. That's just got to be the worst thing ever. What? Can you explain to me? Do you need to go to a hospital? Do you need psychological help? No. Yeah, I don't know where I was going with this. But anyways, let's see. What's a joke? Does anyone have any jokes? I wrote. All right, story. Let's see. What's a funny story? Well, one time at bar night. No good story starts with one time at bar night. All right, I got applause. I'm leaving now. End on a high note. Anyone who comes up next, you're welcome, because literally nothing you can do will be worse than this. Just fart in the microphone, read the phone book. People will love it. Thank you. Have a good night, everybody.
If I had wings like Noah's dove, I'd fly the river to the one I love. Fare thee well, oh honey. Fare thee well. The woman I loved is long and tall. She moved her body like a cannonball. Fare thee well, oh honey. Fare thee well. Early one morning in the drizzling rain, and in my heart I found an aching pain. Fare thee well, oh honey. Fare thee well. One of these days, and it won't be long, living without the one you love. Fare thee well, oh honey. Fare thee well. Fare thee well, oh honey. Fare thee well. Anyway.
Here it goes.
Mine, someday you will die, but I'll be close behind. I'll follow you into the dark, the blinding light, the tunnels to gaze of white. Just our hands clasped so tight, waiting for the hint of the storm. Heaven and hell decide that they both are satisfied. Illuminate the nose on their vacancy side. There's no one to guide you when your soul embarks, and I'll follow you into the dark.
vicious as Roman rule. I got my knuckles bruised by a lady in black. I held my tongue as she told me, son, fear is the heart of love. So I never went back. Heaven and hell decide that they both are satisfied. Illuminate the nose on their vacancy signs. If there's no one beside you when your soul embarks, then I'll follow you into the dark. You and me have seen everything to see, from Bangkok to Calgary. And the soles of your shoes are all worn down. The time for sleep is now. There's nothing to cry about. So we'll hold each other soon in the blackest of blues. If heaven and hell decide that they both are satisfied, illuminate the nose on their vacancy signs. There's no one beside you when your soul embarks, then I'll follow you into the dark. I'll follow you into the dark.
Thank you all, and if you enjoyed it, I hope we can see you again in our next open mic event. Practice, prepare yourself, because next time you're going to be here. Thank you all, ladies and gentlemen.